Welcome to Laborfest 2017. I hope you're having a great time here this afternoon. My name is Rick Gallo. I'm president of the Kenosha AFL-CIO Council. Today we celebrate workers everywhere. We celebrate workers in all trades and professions. And today itself would not be possible if it wasn't for working people. The American worker has struggled to obtain basic human rights such as the 40-hour week and holidays like today, Labor Day. As part of our council's continuing work to represent working people, we honor one of our own as Labor Person of the Year. This award has been given to many deserving labor leaders over the last 36 years, and these are leaders that not only perform outstanding work for their home local, but also for labor within our community. All of the nominees were deserving, but the committee must choose only one. This year's honoree is no stranger to the labor community. Pete Deates has been on the board of directors of KPPA since 2008. He has served as local in several positions that provide both leadership and mentorship to the next generation of Kenosha police officers. He has strived to ensure that members' benefits are maintained at the highest level. Today, Pete serves as the president of the KPPA. In addition to his service to his union, he has been an active mentor to the youth of our community, and he has used his talents and resources beyond his regular hours of work for many community events, charities, and youth sports programs. For these reasons, the Labor Person of the Year Committee made a unanimous recommendation that was also confirmed by the full Labor Council to award the 2017 Labor Person of the Year Award to Pete Deates. Therefore, I, Rick Gallo, President of the Kenosha AFL-CIO Council, do hereby recognize Pete Deates as the 2017 Labor Person of the Year. I would like to introduce County Executive Jim Cruiser.
Good afternoon. I am honored to be here today, and what a great Labor Day. What a great Labor Day. Pete Deates, what a terrific guy. You know, you can come over here, Pete. I would like to take this opportunity. There's many times in our last number of years, certain professions have gotten more complex. Law enforcement being one of them. But I would like all the retired and current protective services, police and fire, to raise your hand. We'd like to say thank you. We can enjoy a day like this because they're on the job. When we're running out and away from something, they're running in and towards that thing is either harmful or a place of safety. So how appropriate is it to have Pete Deates here today getting Labor Person of the Year? Pete, I've had the pleasure of working with Pete on a number of issues, and I can tell you, his word is his bond, and he understands to take patience. Things take time, and he has patience when we have to work on things together to get them done. And it's been a pleasure and an honor to work with you, Pete. And with that, I have an executive proclamation. It says by Kenosha County Executive of Kenosha County, it's Pete Deates Day. Whereas Pete Deates has exemplified himself as a leader of organized labor and a leader in community service in Kenosha County throughout his career. And whereas Pete has been the president of the Kenosha Professional Police Association since 2012, and has served on the board of directors since 2008. And whereas Pete's representation and cooperation with the City of Kenosha administration, the City Council, the County Board, and the Kenosha Police KPD administration has led to better working conditions and morale for all men and women in the KPPA. And whereas Pete encourages KPPA members to be active volunteers in the community and has personally demonstrated his commitment by selflessly devoting his time and resources to numerous community events, charities, and youth sports programs. And whereas Pete is a 15-year veteran of the Kenosha Police Department and currently serves as detective, and whereas Pete has been recognized by his peers for his dedication, achievements, and inspiration by being selected as the 2017 Labor Person of the Year, now therefore I, Jim Cruiser, Kenosha County Executive, do hereby proclaim Labor Day, Monday, September 4th, 2017, as Pete Deates Day. In the County of Kenosha, and I call upon the citizens of Kenosha to recognize, acknowledge, and show their appreciation to Pete Deates for his immeasurable contributions to organized labor, our community, and our quality of life. Congratulations, Pete.
All right. Pete, it's hard to believe. 15 years. You were a kid when I was mayor last time. I'll tell you. First off, everyone, welcome to Labor Day. We're thrilled to have people here. Pete, congratulations on your day. The county informed me that not only is it your day, but they're going to pick up the cost of the police department for the next year. I'll tell you, I can't ask for anything better. You can be, you know what, we can make this arrangement every year. I too have a proclamation, but I'm not going to read it. You're going to hear many proclamations from different people. I always like the concept of what is important, not just Labor Day and what's going on, but what people have done to make it so that they are here. Law enforcement has changed dramatically over the years. Administration has to change with what is occurring in law enforcement, but it doesn't work unless the rank and file believe those changes are going to be good and are willing to work to make those changes. And we have been fortunate that people like Deet and other members of the board have been willing to work with management to make things happen so that we have the best police department in the state of Wisconsin. So I want to just say, Pete, congratulations as Labor Person of the Year. But also to everyone here, it is not without that kind of dedication that happens. And so, Pete, congratulations. All the other things that he does, including working with young people and doing the different activities, is important. But again, we have the best police department in the state of Wisconsin, and that is because of the real working relationships between management and labor in making that happen. So congratulations, Pete.
God bless you, Bob.
Hey, it's good to be here to see a sea of friendly union faces out there. This is the place to be. I have a commendation, State of Wisconsin, commendation by State Senator Bob Wirch, State Representatives Peter Barca and Todd Onstead. Know you by these presents. Whereas Pete Deates is an active member of the Kenosha Professional Police Association and is a 15-year veteran of the Kenosha Police Department, and whereas Pete Deates is a dedicated public servant committed to keeping our community safe, and whereas Pete Deates' leadership has been recognized by union membership that first elected him to the board of directors in 2008 and then president of the KPPA in 2012. Whereas Pete Deates has fought to improve the standard of living for current and future members of the KPPA, which has led to better working conditions for all members. And whereas Pete Deates is committed to improving our community, volunteering for youth sports organizations and local service programs, and encouraging KPPA members to join him. And whereas Pete Deates is a devoted husband and father of 3, and he celebrates this accomplishment today with them and all members of the KPPA. Now therefore be it resolved that State Senator Bob Wirch, State Representatives Peter Barca and Todd Onstead, do hereby congratulate Pete Deates as 2017 Labor Person of the Year and thank him for making a difference in the labor movement in our community. Dated this 4th day of September 2017, signed State Senator Bob Wirch, State Representative Peter Barca, State Representative Todd Onstead. Pete, thank you for keeping our community safe. Thank you.
I just want to add a couple words of congratulations. First of all, happy Labor Day to all of you who are here. What a wonderful celebration. It's terrific to see such a large turnout because everybody here knows we have our hands full in organized labor right now, unfortunately. And we have to be vigilant. In this budget alone, once again, the middle class is under attack with changes that are being proposed for prevailing wage, with so many other mechanisms that are being brought forward. So we have to make sure we stay strong, we stay united, we stay together. And that's what this day represents, and that's what this award represents, because first of all, we know the KPPA does a phenomenal job at representing their members, but also looking out for our community. And Pete has been someone that has been in touch with us regularly. We talk often. He looks out for the interests of his members, the men and women in blue, as well as for our community at large. And let's never forget, it's the police officers in this community and the firefighters that every time they put on their uniform, they put their lives at risk. So I just want to add my words of congratulations. Thank you, Pete, for your leadership. Thank you for all you do for our community. And it's my honor to be here with my good colleagues to recognize and to say happy Labor Day. Job well done, Pete Deates. Thank you.
Well, good afternoon, brothers and sisters. I gotta say, there are certainly a few people out there in the country who say that the labor movement is dead. And I gotta say, looking at the crowd here today, we might have been taking a nap, but we're certainly waking up. Earlier today, when I was out grocery shopping, I ran into somebody, a friend of mine, who said, well, I bet I know where you're going after this. And I said, well, of course I'm going to Labor Day. And he said, I just want you to say hello to my good friend, Pete Deates, because at a time of need when his son had just committed suicide, it was Pete Deates who came on his own time and came and helped that family through that crisis period. So that's the type of guy Pete is. I just want to say congratulations to him and also wish everybody here a great Labor Day, because this labor movement is just waking up. Thanks for being here.
Now I want to introduce the one person on this stage who knows how to dress. Christopher Bogan works for United States Senator Tammy, and we want Tammy Baldwin, and we want to get her re-elected. He works the Racine, Kenosha area. He's got a few things to say. Christopher, come on up here.
Happy Labor Day, Kenosha.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. On behalf of the United States Senator Tammy Baldwin, I want to deliver a message for Pete Deates. Oh my goodness, I practiced it and I still got it wrong. Deates. Okay, I got that one. You know, a lot of times you look at Marvel superheroes on TV, but I'm glad here in Kenosha we have a real live superhero in Pete Deates. Okay? U.S. Senator Tammy Baldwin is sorry that she couldn't be here with you as she's attending a Labor Day event in La Crosse. But she wanted to send a message of solidarity on Labor Day. She states as the following: I would like to congratulate Pete Deates for the tremendous honor of being named the Kenosha 2017 Labor Person of the Year. Law enforcement plays such an important role in our community, protecting our citizens and serving our neighborhoods. I would like to take this moment to thank Pete for his brave public service and dedication to keeping our community safe and making our community stronger. Labor Day always reminds me of all the hard work Wisconsin labor has done to build a strong middle class, and how it would not be possible without the leadership of hardworking folks like Pete, who consistently go above and beyond the call of duty. Pete devotes to the KPPA and the city of Kenosha is very inspiring. In Wisconsin, we take pride in hard work, and we believe that hard work should be rewarded. Pete, on behalf of the entire state of Wisconsin, I would like to thank you for all that you do to make Kenosha and Wisconsin a better place. Congratulations on this well-deserved honor. Thank you.
This should probably go to my wife and kids for always understanding how much time it takes to be in this position. It always seems like our 4-hour car rides up north to see our family, I'm on the phone for half of it, and they never complain. I grew up in a union family. My mom and dad raised 4 kids. My dad was in the asbestos and insulators union for about 35 years, and he'd always be up long before I was up to go to school, and he'd be off to work, and he was always home, you know, a long time after I got home, and I thought, man, he really works his butt off. So when my son asked me what work I did to deserve this award, I kind of struggled a little bit. You know, he's almost 17, so I can't lie to him, and I said, I don't really consider this work. Being a detective and trying to solve cases and dealing with victims and suspects, that can be stressful, and that I would consider work. But as the president of the Kenosha Professional Police Association, I think it's more about common sense, and I think it's about building relationships with people, and I'm lucky enough to have a board of directors that shares that same vision with me. And I think if you have the mutual respect and understanding from the people that you deal with, you can always come up with something that both sides are content with. And not just the Kenosha Professional Police Association, but I think the KPD in general is very lucky to have a community and the city administration that values and supports what we do. Thank you.
Congratulations again, Pete. I'd just like to take a moment to both recognize and thank the following contributors to our Laborfest celebration here today. Kenosha County, the City of Kenosha, SMART Local 18, Carpenters Local 161, the KEA, IBEW 127, the KPPA, IAM District 10, UFCW 1473, UAW Local 72, Wisconsin Vision, Plumbers and Steam Fitters Local 118, Amalgamated Transit Union Local 998, the International Association of Firefighters and the Kenosha Professional Firefighters Association Local 414, Kenosha County Democratic Party, the UAW Southeastern Wisconsin Area CAP Council, the Newspaper Guild, and General Teamsters Local 200. Thanks to all of these folks. We're able to put this celebration on every year, and we certainly appreciate it, and we appreciate all of you coming out. Last but not least, I just wanted to share with you, I look at Facebook probably more frequently than I ought to, but anyway, my favorite thing that's been posted over the last few days about reasons to thank a union, and I'll just list them off. You know, if you like any of these things, thank a union. Weekends, workday breaks, paid vacation, sick leave, Social Security, minimum wage, the 8-hour workday, overtime pay, child labor laws, retirement and pensions, job safety laws, and OSHA. These are all things that the labor movement has fought for, sometimes even giving their lives to get. And so, that's one of the reasons that we celebrate labor here today. And I think congratulations once again to Pete Deates as Labor Person of the Year.